All right. Good morning, Isabella. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
All right. Wonderful. Well, I am really excited to chat with you. We're chatting a little bit off camera about some HR direct hire opportunities that I have open currently. So let's learn a little bit about you. What are you doing right now for work? It looks like you've been at your current company for, oh boy, a little bit over 12 years. So let's hear what you're doing right now.
Actually, it's over 15 years. I'm going on my 16th year. I'm an HR manager in very busy commercial bakery in Orlando.
Okay.
And I take care of 400 employees and 50 temps. I do day-to-day HR functions, and also I do payroll and benefits. I do open enrollments. I do worker comp cases. I do orientations. I get them on board. I also do terminations and everything that my company will ask me for. I'm a hard worker. I go extra mile. I can work under very stressful work environment, and I'm advocate for my employees. I try to accommodate employees, but also follow the company rules.
Wonderful.
I love what I'm doing. I have a great experience with the payroll. I've been doing payroll since 2000.
Okay.
I work with the ADP program. I work with the eTime. I work with the Zeus. I work with Solomon, and I'm a quick learner. I believe in learning on a job. I learn everything from my jobs, previously.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to work with a great company, when I can use all my experience and my expertise.
Wonderful. Well, Isabella, gosh, you really checked the boxes and some of the other questions I have as far as the software goes and what all your duties entail. So I love that. How many folks now I know you oversee 400 employees and do payroll for 400 employees. How many folks do you oversee like in the HR department currently?
Well, in the HR department, I'm by myself, but all the managers, department managers, they all reporting to me. So if I need something, I have to ask all my department managers, and it's about 10, 12. So they all reporting to me for whatever I need from each specific department.
And I love too that in addition to your permanent employees that you do have the experience working with the temp side as well too, because both of the companies that we were chatting with off camera do have obviously a very heavy internal employee presence as well as the temp presence as well. So having that exposure to both I think is fantastic also. Isabella, what would you say is the most important thing to you about the next company that you work for?
Well, it's important for me actually to work as a team, to have more than one person in HR, because I grew up with this company. I started when we only had like 150 employees, and now we have like 400 plus the temps. So I kind of feel like, as long as I have a work-life balance, that will be great. That's what I'm looking for.
Wonderful. Now you are open. We talked a little bit about the fact that these schedules would be hybrid. So you do have like a work from home setup if you were working outside of the office?
Yes, I do have everything what I need for that.
All right. Beautiful. Well, Isabella, and then my last question is, what type of notice would you need to give to your current employer?
Well, all the companies that I work for, I always give them at least 2 weeks notice. Beautiful. Because I don't want to leave them in the dark. I will need to leave somebody behind, so they can take over. So I would say 2 weeks will be like my minimum.
All right. Beautiful. Well, Isabella, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording portion of this interview and chat with you a little bit more off camera if that sounds good to you.
Yes.